Well, good evening. As finals week approaches for college students across the country, hundreds are out protesting instead of studying.
Today, KELOLAND's Julia Lynn spoke with a college grad student from South Dakota who currently attends one of the schools holding protests.
We demand justice, we demand peace.
Over 200 people across the country have been arrested during pro-Palestinian protests that are drawing closer to home. Abby Turner from Miller, South Dakota is a grad student at New York University and says this week NYU held a solidarity encampment similar to Columbia University's demonstration.
I did not witness anything getting out of hand, but from every account that I've been hearing from my classmates, it was as soon as police began inserting themselves into the events, things kind of took off.
During Monday night's protest, NYPD were making arrests. Following that, plywood was then used to board up NYU's plaza.
I feel more inconvenienced by the plywood wall than I did by the protesters because that plaza is a shortcut for me to get to another class.
As pro-Palestinian protests are being seen nationwide, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson took to Columbia University's campus Wednesday in New York to issue this statement.
First traditions of this university are being overtaken right now by radical and extreme ideologies. They place a target on the backs of Jewish students.
However, Turner says from her experience, she hasn't heard of any anti-Semitism throughout the demonstrations.
Everybody who stands for the core principles of that event were not there to spread anti-Semitic rhetoric or anything other than standing in solidarity with the people in Gaza and calling for divestment from the university.
Turner says as the war continues, she sees NYU continuing to exercise their First Amendment rights.
It is so vital, and this is terrifying because it seems like they want to take it away, or somebody is trying to take it away, because these are, just speaking in terms of protests that we've seen from large groups of people in the past few years even, these are some of the most peaceful events that you can imagine.
Julia Lynn, KELOLAND News.
Columbia University announced it will be having remote classes for the rest of the semester because of the continued protests that have been going on since last Wednesday.